guys. Okay, so my name is Bella. For anyone who doesn't know, welcome to my channel. New videos coming soon. So if you haven't already, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and come on back next time for more. Okay, so today we are here to talk about if Black love really matters. So I'm sure you guys have seen the hashtag Black love and Black love exists, and pages dedicated to Black love and Black love existing. And you know, it's like, does that matter? Do we need that hashtag? Do we need to emphasize the fact that Black love exists? I mean, you don't see Asian love exist. You don't see Hispanic love exist. You don't see white love exist. You don't see Middle Eastern love exist, you know? So it's like, do we need that? Is it necessary? Does it matter? And yes, that's true. Sadly, yes, we do. We have a unique situation from other races, other cultures. The way we were stripped from our culture and stripped from knowing ourselves. We were taught to dislike ourselves and dislike each other. That's why there's, you know, quote unquote black on black crime, and the world was taught to not value Black life, and that is not excluding Black people, that we don't value our own life. It's something that the whole world has to learn, is to value Black people, and us in particularly, especially to learn to value each other. So does it matter? Yes, heck yes, it matters, and it's necessary. It's very necessary. I love seeing representation. Like, we need to see this. We need to see Black couples loving each other, treating each other well. Representation matters. Representation matters. You know, people always say, you know, do you need to see? Yes, we do. You know, it's rare now that you see on TV Black couples, because it's like every time there's a lead Black actor, they always put them with someone of another race. And it's important to see that it's okay and it's normal to want to be with your own people. It's not discriminating or racist if you choose your own. That's normal. And sadly, in our community, it's not normal, or it doesn't seem to be normal because of the media. When it is represented though, I love to see it. I love seeing it. I think it's beautiful. Like, one of the shows that I really like is Good Girls. And the wife on there, the Black character, Rita, is that how you say her name? Black woman on the show. Her and her husband have such a solid relationship, and you know, well, that's until she lied to him about robbing banks and stuff. But besides that, they had a really good, solid, just loving relationship, and I love seeing that. Because usually when you see Black couples on TV nowadays, either they're cheating on each other or unhealthy relationship, basically. It's just not good. So it's good when you see that, you know, either in Black Panther, oh my gosh, I loved. I feel like we need to show dark skin love in particularly.
And I didn't know it was coming, but when it hit me like that, I was like, oh, I'm getting emotional seeing this.
And especially with a Black couple.
Exactly,
you know?
exactly.
And that's what we're here for. But like dark-skinned couple, and that's happening. You know?
Dark-skinned.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know, maybe it's me. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I just feel like that's our responsibilities in whatever we do, is to kind of show the truth, but our truth.
Yes.
Exactly.
Black love in general is great, but you don't see two dark-skinned people loving each other, feeling good about each other, feeling positive about each other in the media a lot. And I love when there are examples of that. We need to see more of that. Even in a show like Insecure, they always put like the dark-skinned dark-skinned girls have issues and they can't get their life together. But the light-skinned, racially ambiguous type character, her and her light-skinned husband are great. They're that couple. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you see in a lot of these shows. It's like the light-skinned person is the one who's married and happy, and then the dark-skinned characters are alone and miserable. And not okay. I always talk about how when people see me and my boyfriend, we're both dark-skinned, and they get so happy. It's kind of weird. Like, you can tell you don't see it much because of how excited they get to see it. They're like, oh my gosh, you guys are beautiful, keep it up, yes, like, love. You know, they get so happy, and that means something. That's a good, like, you need to show that. It encourages people, and it shows that we still like each other. You know, we still, it's not dead. Black love exists, it's alive, it's yes, it's there, yes. It's crazy and it's sad that these hashtags and these pages have to be made to show that, you know, we still love each other, we still care about each other. There are still black couples who are successful couples, who are married and who have kids and who are thriving together. But yes, it does exist and it does matter. I can't wait until that's a norm again. I feel like back in the 90s we had lots of shows that showed black love and, you know, healthy couples. Now we don't have that as much. And I feel like it's only been like the last maybe like 12 years or so that it's really become normal to show black people in interracial relationships more than you show black people in black relationships. I think there's a reason why black couples don't get the same publicity as interracial couples. You know, I feel like for our community, I feel like in our community, to build a strong community, because, you know, you see all these communities, there's Koreatowns and there's, you know, Hispanic areas where, you know, they have stores and banks and stuff like that, and you don't see really black communities thriving in a lot of cities. It's rare. Some they do, but typically you don't. It's because I feel like we don't start by building the community in our own home. Black community starts in your own home. It's nice to save the world and tell the world, you know, and help everybody, but you have to start at home. And I feel like once we start teaching our kids and teaching each other to love ourselves, because we've all been taught, like I said, the whole world has been taught to hate black people, and that is not excluding black people. We have been taught to not value ourselves as much as others. So of course we think when we get to an interracial relationship, oh, that's better, or that's, you know, we've made it, you know, and that's sad. You know, there's a reason why you see it so much, why it's so prominent right now. And I think we just need to take some steps back and get back to the foundation, which is the family, which is love, which is respect, which is not competing with each other, you know. And I feel like once we get there, you know, it'll be strong. It won't be so much, you know, competition between black men and black women. I feel like that's a big problem, and with us is there's so much competition. If we see that it's all love and we're all in the same struggle, I think that will change. But there's so many fingers being pointed and stuff, and that's why we can't come together, because it's like, oh, black women do this, black men. No, this is our struggle. Whenever they say something about black men, I'm like, well, black women do that too. Whenever they say something about black women, I'm like, black men do that too. You know, it's like this divisiveness in the black community between men and women, and we need to just kill that for real. You know, teach love. Like when people get on and then they go and find someone of another race. You know, their first kids are like black, and their first baby mama's black or whatever. Then when they get on, you know, their family that they put out there is, you know, interracial couple. We need, you know, fathers in the home, and I feel like when you love yourself, something that reflects you, you're gonna love it. Something that's a part of you, you're gonna love it. You're not gonna be able to just walk away so easily. And I feel like that's why it's so easy for sometimes black men to go and move on to a new family and not really take care of the kid that they had that looks just like them, because it's self-hatred. Like, people don't see that. And I think it's all about love. I think, you know, black love, it starts with loving yourself. Of course you want to have that couple, but any kind of love starts with yourself. So when you love you, and you love your skin and your hair, and you love everything there is to be about being black, even the struggle, we won't have so much of an issue with loving each other. We'll be able to build and grow and be a strong community, and I can't wait to see that. I'm so excited about that, you know. And every time I see these black couples, I'm so excited, you know, in the media. When they respect each other and they love each other, and they're just, you know, it just looks beautiful. I mean, we don't know what's really going on. of course, but it's still nice to see that image for the next generation, especially because they weren't around during Family Matters and Good Times and even the Cosby Show. You know, it's a different world, stuff like that, where it was normal to be in a black on black relationship, black on black love. That's what we need. So can we get some black on black love? So does black love matter? Does representation of black love matter? Heck yeah, it does. It definitely does. It's not a thing of, like I said, that, oh, you know, all black people have to be in a same race relationship, but it should be the majority. And the fact that it doesn't seem like it is, or it seems almost like 50-50, that's a little worrisome. And I just want us to value each other and love each other and respect each other and just come together and have a stronger community. Black love, hashtag black love. Black love exists. Yes, it does. And we need it. Keep posting on it. Keep hashtagging. Keep going. We need it. And I love it. I love to see it. So, yeah. Alright, so if you guys like this video, you already know what to do. Help us sister out and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, share, comment, and all that good stuff. And come on back next time. Well, alright, you guys.